Hey everybody, it's Eric, 80s Horror Man here, and welcome to day 23 for my 31 Days of Horror. Today, I'll be doing a movie that was done in 1995, so this movie is going to be 30 years old next year when the new year comes, and I remember watching this like a long time ago when I was a kid, and we used to have it on tape, and this is a movie directed by John Carpenter, who's like one of my favorite horror movie directors. He's known for like doing Halloween, They Live, The Thing, Big Trouble in Little China, and so much more. And the movie I'm talking about is Village of the Damned. Now, Village of the Damned is where you got like the townspeople. They're like having like a little, little fun time at this at the school, like a special event going on. Then all of a sudden, this dark cloud just kind of like passes over the town, and it just makes all the town people just like pass out for some reason, and they're out for like a couple hours or so until they finally wake up and they don't know what the hell happened. But then all of a sudden, all the women in town ends up becoming pregnant for some reason, and they don't know how the hell that managed to happen. And, and once the women in the town ends up giving birth, they end up giving birth to the kids. But it turns out that these aren't no ordinary kids, because these kids actually have mind control, where they actually, yeah, have mind control over their parents, where they actually are forcing them to do things that they're not supposed to do. Like there's two different sets of color eyes that the children end up using. One of them is like a bright green, and the other is like a red orange color. The red orange is mostly like where you end up forcing the parents to and the adults to do something that they're not supposed to do. Like in one of the scenes is like when the kid was sitting in the high chair and she drops her food, and the mom asks her child if the soup was too hot, and all of a sudden her eyes lit up into like a bright green, controlling the mom and kind of like forcing her to stick her arm into a boiling hot water on the stove. So, or I'm thinking, okay, this movie looks very interesting, because I remember seeing the advertisement to this movie a long time ago as well, and I thought it looked interesting. So now it's up to where Christopher Reeve's character, who's in this movie, who's known for playing Superman movies, he's a, and Kirstie Alley from Look Who's Talking 1, 2, and 3, to put a stop to these children from taking over the town and killing off all the adults by using their mind control. But overall, I thought John Carpenter did a pretty good job directing the movie, like he always does in all of his movies, and I thought he also did a pretty good job with the music as well, because John Carpenter also composes music for his movies. So I thought John Carpenter did a good job with that as well. But there is special features like it takes a village to making a Village of the Damned, featuring interviews with the director John Carpenter, producer Sandy King, actors Michael Pear, Peter Jason, Meredith Salinger, Cody Dorkin, Karen Kahn, Lindsay Hahn, Danielle Weiner, Thomas Decker, and makeup effects artist Greg Nicotero. Horror's Hollow Grounds, revisiting the locations of the film, The Go-To Guy, The Go-To Guy, My Career with John Carpenter by Peter Jason, vintage interviews and behind the scenes footage, theatrical trailer, behind the scenes still gallery. So that's all the special features, and as you can tell, there's all the children right there. So yeah, for a Killer Kids movie that has mind control over their parents, I thought this was actually a good one to watch of John Carpenter's. I know it doesn't get like a lot of talks or anything, but I ended up enjoying it. I thought it was actually good. I thought Christopher Reeve and Kirstie Alley did a pretty good job in this movie. But yeah, yeah, and also to my knowledge, I didn't know that this movie is actually a remake because I never knew that they did like an original version. That was like I don't know when they did the original version. I never saw the original version, but I guess this is actually a remake, and I just never knew that. So, Village of the Damned from 1995. Check out for those who hasn't seen it. Alright guys, so that's it for day 23 for my 31 Days of Horror. What do you guys think? Have you seen this movie before? If so, please let me know in the comments down below. I'd like to hear your thoughts. Also, do you have any favorite John Carpenter movies? If so, I'd like to know what they are. Because I know a lot of people like The Thing. That's like their number one favorite. But, I mean, for me, it would be Halloween. That's like my number one favorite. And for other favorites I like is like They Live, The Fog, and so much more. I just like all the movies that John Carpenter has done. And also, like and subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for some more videos and some more videos for the 31 Days of Horror. Later.